Look, since the CSIRO got rid of Salvation Jane, that is Patterson's curse, since the CSIRO got rid of Salvation Jane, this ruby saltbush has been coming back again. It's a native plant. It's a native berry, edible berry. Look, and parrots love it. All the native birds that eat fruits love these berries. And they're coming up all over the place. They're just coming up everywhere. You wouldn't believe it. There are thousands of these plants coming up all over the place. Now what they did in America was they wanted to breed a larger blueberry. So what they did was they offered prizes for people who would bring in the largest blueberry. They also offered people to have their name used for the variety. Like if I find a huge one of these, it could be named after me, couldn't it? I wouldn't mind that. Edible, sweet and salty. And birds love them, parrots love them. Ruby saltbush are coming up everywhere now. See? Everywhere you look. Everywhere. Birds are dropping them. And the fruits are just there's going to be acres and acres of fruit. Not only that, they fruit at more than one time of the year, which is handy. So here they are, more ruby saltbush, a beautiful parrot food. Parrots and honey eaters. So many birds eat these. And you hardly have to plant them. As I say, they're coming up all over the place. There's going to be acres and acres of them, as there would have been before they introduced Patterson's curse. I do miss the purple fields, the purple meadows of Patterson's curse, but it's good for parrots to have parrot food, isn't it? They do look just like rubies, don't they? Our indigenous people live on these. They've lived on them for, tens of thousands of years. I notice some berries are sweeter and juicier than others. I suppose it depends on genes and the soil, all sorts of things. I decided that I didn't have any strawberries to eat, and then it occurred to me, why am I feeling miserable about not having any strawberries or blueberries when I can just come down my paddock and have some lovely, beautiful ruby saltbush berries. Surely they're as full of antioxidants as would be blueberries and strawberries. I'm sure they'd be full of good things. Chomp, chomp. They do have seeds in the middle. They are like rubies, beautiful rubies. I can see a tiny little bird. What sort of bird is it? I think it's a little thornbill. A thornbill. Yeah, parrots. These are coming up all over the place, these berries. There's going to be zillions and zillions of them, and they do make birds happy. Aren't they nice? They fall off so easy when they're ripe, don't they? They do. Such a pretty colour. Crimson, aren't they? Look at those. So delicious. What amazes me is the sheer number of these Ruby Saltbush bushes. They're coming up by the thousand. Everywhere. And all of them are going to have hundreds and hundreds of berries on them. This is a new plant, this one. This is a new plant, so the leaves haven't got... The younger plants don't seem to have such fleshy leaves. As they get older, the leaves get fleshier. See, like down here, the leaves get fleshier and more like a succulent or cactus. And the leaves are used too as food. They contain salt as well. I shouldn't go hungry if I were lost, should I? See what I mean? They're just coming up everywhere. These June ones, that one will take about a year, I suppose, before it has berries. About a year. This is a fairly new one too, so it hasn't got any berries on it yet. Another few months or a year or something. This particular bush, is a particularly tasty bush. Now the birds have picked this bush clean of red berries, but it's got a second flush of green berries coming along. You can see all the green berries. There's another flush of berries coming, so that's good. See? A whole second flush. How do you like my hat? There we go. But what's quite amazing, it's quite amazing that since the Patterson's curse, that is Salvation Jane, has disappeared, the Ruby Saltbush has just been multiplying and multiplying. Indeed, 30 years ago, we didn't see any Ruby Saltbush here at all. But they're just spreading by the zillions now. I'm always in social isolation. Always. See you then. See ya. I wouldn't want to be where's that dreadful goat?